Shai Gilgeous-Alexander went from promising young player to borderline superstar this season. His scoring averages took a massive leap from 24.5 points per game last season to 31.4 points this season, a 7-point improvement. He became just the third player in Thunder history to average 30 points or more over a season-long span, joining franchise icons Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. KD, who is a 4-time scoring champion, has averaged 30 or more just twice in his career, with both coming as a member of the Thunder. Russ has only done it once, during his MVP winning 2016-17 campaign, when he averaged 31.6 points per game, along with a triple-double. Now, not only has Shai been scoring at a high clip, he's been quite efficient while doing so. He shot 51% from the field this season, the highest mark of his career. Now, he did shoot less three-pointers this season than years past, but he is shooting 35% from beyond the arc. To add to his scoring resume this season, Shai leads the entire NBA with 45 30-point games. He has more than Luka and Joel, who some would say is the NBA favorite to win the MVP. The scoring, efficiency, and over-succeeding are plenty for Shai's All-NBA first team case. Scoring is a massive part of making that team, and he's gotten that down easily. He also averaged 5.5 assists per game and 4.8 rebounds a game. Oklahoma City could very well have a player join the All-NBA first team this season. These numbers have vaulted Shai into being the heavy favorite for the NBA Most Improved Player of the Year award. Once again, he increased his points by 6.9 points per contest, which is mostly driven by a 10% improvement from the three-point line, a 9.6% increase in the free throw efficiency, and a 9.3% uplift from the field. He also did all of this while only averaging 1 3-pointer a game. Shai is operating this way by not blending into the confines of the league trends, but by bucking up against them. He's only behind Luka in terms of frequency and efficiency on isolations, with 1.6 points per possession on isolations. Shai is more efficient than superstars like Jason Tatum, Trae Young, and even Kevin Durant when he goes one-on-one. As a driver, he's even better. Shai is leading the NBA in drives per game for the third straight season and scoring 17.1 points per game off those drives, the best mark in the NBA by almost 3 points. He also possesses the lowest turnover rate on drives of any of the most prolific downhill scorers in the league. Now, this is possible in large part because how Oklahoma City has been built around him, as the team emphasizes ball movement and spacing. They force turnovers on defense and are elite at turning steals into offense on the other end. They get into line and fairly adept at getting offensive rebounds. Yet the Thunder aren't even in the top half of the league in 3-point frequency. Their spacing is a product of brute force and the quick, crisp way they move the ball. Shai can get one of the team's many wings the ball and watch them find an opening inside and power through their opponent. Teams sell out to guard Shai's drives by packing the paint and daring young scorers like Josh Giddey or Jalen Williams to shoot. Shai has mastered the dance of scoring in no man's land. He draws fouls on more than 20% of Thunder's possessions, but his style is far from cheap, as he has made 46% of his mid-range jumpers this season and is shooting a career-high 64% at the rim. In the era of pull-up three-pointers and pick-and-rolls, Shai uses the almost postmodern, positionless roster that the Thunder has assembled to free himself up to play basketball like it's 2003 again. At the same time, Shai is the face of an upcoming Thunder team that will remind any Hoop fan of 2009. Shai was a casualty of the NBA's megatrade era, in which roster building became less about planning for the free agency and more about nailing massive transactions. Shai came to the Oklahoma City alongside a number of first-round picks and swapped in return for Paul George. Shai is the product of this modern trend in the league, yet has transformed the Thunder back into something wholly recognized. It's quite rare for a player, especially one so young, to make an All-NBA team on a squad hovering around 500. Typically, voters and NBA fans are in unison casting down such players as have empty stats or needed to further prove something before they're rewarded. Perhaps as a representation of our collective appreciation of his unknown circumstances and unique talents, Shai looks like a lot for all NBA honors. He's blown past the usual doubts as a Thunder stature as the 10th seed in the West is on the back of his nightly Herculean performances. He has become a franchise icon for the future, today's star and yesterday's hooper. But let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. If you're interested in this type of content, make sure to like and subscribe. See you next video.